What is going on, guys? This is Daniel, and in today's video I'll be breaking down some of the best Summer League after timeout sets. And it's a bit of a change of pace from my normal Summer League player breakdown video. And most Summer League sets are vanilla, but some are very clever, and there are things we can take away from these sets. Well, let's get to it. The first set is a set from OKC I'll call Triple Split Slip. And the play starts with a zipper cut to the top, which is normally where the pass would go, but here it's decoy, allowing the big man down low to set up a pass inside to the post. And lots of NBA teams run a simple split with two players screening for each other, but here you see there's three players forming above the foul line. And on this set, the passer actually simply goes away, he's not a part of the screening action, and then OKC will set up a down screen for a shooter. But what they're really looking for is the slip prior to the down screen, which you see they execute here as they score a layup. This play was very successful for OKC in Summer League after a timeout. They ran it 3 times with the hard slip and got 3 layups. And one thing I like about this play is where they get the ball to the passer. Here almost along the baseline in the post, a great position to throw that pass to the slip. And you can see how if the defender guarding the screener falls asleep for just a half second, or if there's any kind of miscommunication, the slip will be open. This play is very similar, except here, the passer to the post doesn't go to the weak side, but he'll help form a double screen, but it's the same slip from the big man, and they score again. Now this time OKC sets it up the same, but Terrence Ferguson, instead of waiting for the passer to clear to the weak side and the big man to set up the slip, he'll go and run off the screens early. And the two OKC teammates help form the double screen, and they do it as if they knew Ferguson was going to go early the entire time, which makes me think this was a different set play and not a read by Ferguson to come off the screens. Anyways, Ferguson gets an okay look on this play. Assuming this was a variation of the set, I like it because normally on similar triple split actions, Ferguson would wait for the passer to come near the foul line to set the screen. But with Ferguson going early, that surprises his defender a bit and he's able to get some space. Now let's move on to another set from OKC, which I'll call Bunch Pinning, and you can see right away the formation is unusual. There's 3 players high on the left side, very close together, and at first it looks like they're trying to get it into the post. But you'll see on the spin dribble by the ball handler, that triggers 2 of the players in the bunch to pin in as the stretch 4 in the middle pops out, and here it works to perfection as the stretch big hits a wide open 3. The one thing about this set though, because it is in such a weird formation, it can become predictable if run over a season. But let's give some credit to OKC, even in Summer League, they had a different set to the formation with 3 players bunched on the left side, and it is a tight pick and roll as you see here, and as the pick and roll occurs, 2 players space out on the perimeter, and this is a nice set to make things less predictable. Moving on to a set from the Pistons, a quick inverted pick and roll, and it starts with Henry Ellenson, who's a big who can handle the ball. He brings it up, and then a wing will look to set a down screen in the corner, but at the last second we see he slips the screen. Then normally in this situation, the guard would come up for a dribble handoff, but notice how the Grizzlies defend this. They switch the screen, so now the defender is on the high side of the action. And what I love about this set is the guard, instead of coming for a handoff, will screen for Ellenson on the ball. And it works great here as he essentially screens 2 defenders and Ellenson gets a clear drive to the basket. Let's watch this play again without stoppages. The slip on this play helps this play move with pace, and also the wing can now clear out to the other side, and the inverted pick and roll makes sense because it takes advantage of the switch with the defender being on the high side, and by pushing that defender into the ball, now on the screen there is no help or switch because that defender is on the opposite side of where he'd want to be. I only saw that Pistons set run once, and it's the same with this Rockets set, which is a delayed pin down, and I like this one. So basically it starts with a pin down, but this one isn't to score, as on the pass on the opposite side there will be another pin down, and here it works as RJ Hunter gets an open 3. It's a fast moving set with the ball going from the top to the left to the right side in a matter of seconds. This set puts the passer in a good position to make the pass as he gets it, and he can make that pass horizontally across, and if Hunter had curled it to the basket, the passing angle is good as well. But the most important part of this play is that for the defender guarding this screen, he may not anticipate this action. It's not the most traditional way to get into a pin down, it's not floppy, and he definitely won't be able to top lock this screen, which would be to jump in front of the screen and force Hunter to go backdoor. The last set we'll talk about is one from the Hornets where it's a swing for a downhill attack. So it's a bit of a dribble weave, and then the pass will go on top in what looks like a setup for a step up ball screen. But at the last second, the pass will be swung back to here, Dwayne Bacon, and he'll look to attack downhill. Here, it works well as he gets fouled. This is a good play for a slasher, and as we watch this play again, notice how, because of the threat of the ball screen, you see Bacon's defender look to already drop toward the nail to get in position to help. So then on the quick swing, the defender quickly has to recover to Bacon, and he's running at Bacon. Meanwhile, Bacon catches it and he's on the run, moving toward the basket. And then also you see, because of the pick and roll, the rim protecting center is not in great position to help. He was dragged out, and therefore he fouls Bacon. Here, the Hornets run this play again, and this time, Bacon's drive collapses the defense, and he nicely kicks it out to an open corner shooter. This is an example of the play not working correctly. Bacon is able to get by his defender, but doesn't read the open shooters in the corners, and instead gets blocked. The Hornets set did remind me of a set the Mavericks ran last season, which is very similar, the main difference being it was a double drag ball screen towards the ball, and then the quick swing to usually Devin Harris, and he would attack the rim. Well, there you have it guys. Hope you learned something from this video, and let me know if you'd like to see more videos like this in the future. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.